Welcome to Veil of Destiny. If you watch to the end, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Remember, this reading is for entertainment purposes only, and your actions and inactions always shape the outcome. Today we're doing a general relationship focus spread for Gemini for the week of October 13th to 19th. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and use these insights as gentle guidance rather than fixed predictions. Ready? Let's begin. First, let's see the background energy. What's quietly influencing your connections right now? Six of Coins is your backdrop this week. Gemini, spotlighting balance in giving and receiving. Support flows best when it's reciprocal, timely, and conscious. Notice where you overextend to win approval and where pride keeps you from asking for help. Redraw the lines with grace. Share what you can without resentment, and welcome assistance without guilt. Practically, settle small debts, price your work fairly, tip your future self by saving a little, and pass along resources you no longer use. Generosity doesn't mean depletion. It means wise flow. If someone offers guidance, listen. If you can mentor, do it. In conversations, trade attention for honesty. Listen fully, then speak plainly. At home, redistribute chores. At work, renegotiate expectations. This card suggests that prosperity arrives when you treat energy, time, and money as currents that circulate. Small acts of balance create bigger openings. A paid invoice, a helpful referral, a repaired bond. By midweek, choose one concrete exchange to rebalance and close the loop. Your mantra: give with boundaries, receive with gratitude, and keep the current moving. Now let's look at money, work, and resources. How to navigate practical matters this week. Five of Swords in finances calls for clean strategy and cleaner exits. Not every discount, client, or gig is a win. Some victories cost too much in time, stress, or self-respect. Audit the price behind the price. If a deal demands endless concessions, or communication feels sharp and defensive, pause negotiations. Clarify terms in writing, define scope, and set review dates. Resist impulse purchases made to soothe worry. Instead, win by precision. Compare offers, ask for total cost of ownership, and calculate your real hourly rate. If you've been competing with colleagues, shift from rivalry to standards. Let quality, timelines, and transparency be the scoreboard. After any setback, harvest the lesson. Note what slipped, the warnings you saw, and the boundary to install next time. Redirect that energy into a clean closeout. Return items, cancel extras, forgive small sunk costs. Mind the tone of emails and invoices. Neutral clarity speeds agreement. Sleep on major signatures. A rested mind catches traps. Your best move this week is the dignified win-win or the graceful no. Choose battles that protect margins and peace of mind, and let the rest go. Let's turn to love and family. How to keep connection warm and constructive this week. Five of Wands brings lively friction to relationships, and that can be useful this week if you steer it well. Expect differing opinions, clashing schedules, or playful one-upmanship. Instead of proving who's right, design the rules of a fair sparring match. One person speaks, the other mirrors, then you switch. Time box hot topics. Pause when voices rise. Turn competition into collaboration by aiming at a shared prize, a calmer home, a clear plan, an adventure you both want. Air minor irritations early so they don't gather into resentment. If dating, you might meet bold personalities. Enjoy the spark but watch for showboating. Ask questions that reward sincerity over performance. For families, channel excess energy into tasks you can tackle together. Closet cleanouts, meal prep, a quick home fix, so the buzz turns productive. Compliment effort, not just outcomes, and celebrate small alignments. Physically move, walk as you talk. Momentum softens edges. If an argument starts circling, name the pattern and reset. The goal isn't a knockout, it's rhythm and repair. Use humor, pick your battles, and let warmth win the last word. Finally, let's pull guidance. What principle will help you navigate everything smoothly? Advice of the Five of Swords: win differently. This week, replace point scoring with problem solving. Before you enter a debate, ask what outcome matters: respect, clarity, or cooperation. Then speak only to that aim. Define your non-negotiables and state them calmly. Once. Offer 2 workable options instead of 3 criticisms. If someone escalates, lower the volume and raise the questions. What do you need? What would feel fair? Privately, release grudges that drain focus. Forgiveness is a budget cut for your nervous system. Edit sharp emails. Trade singers for bullet points, timelines, and yes/no requests. Choose arenas wisely. Not every comment deserves a courtroom. Walk away from bait and protect your peace with clear boundaries and short meetings. If you owe an apology, make it specific and clean. If you're owed one, accept repair without relitigating. Practice a breath count before replies and let silence do some of the heavy lifting. Your most powerful move is the gracious close. Agree, deliver, archive, and move on. The win this week is a smaller pile of unfinished arguments and a larger margin for joy. Keep the lesson, not the fight. To wrap up, balance your exchanges. Protect your budget with clear terms. Keep debates playful and purposeful, and choose graceful exits when needed. If this resonated, tell me in the comments. Share your situation or suggest a topic you'd like to see next. We read everything and may feature the most interesting ideas. Subscribe, like, and take good care of yourselves. See you soon.